Hey guys, welcome to this video. Thanks for tuning in. This video is going to appear on a live stream loop for a couple of hours a day over the next couple of weeks, leading into Saturday, September 5th, 2020, where I will be giving away on live stream 2 copies of NBA 2K21. 1 copy for the PS4 and 1 copy for Xbox One. Now you guys are probably thinking to yourself, this is a hoax, this is a fake stream, this is a fake giveaway. No, this is an actual real giveaway that I am doing. I am not sponsored by 2K Sports or 2K. I am doing this out of my own pocket to give back to the community, to give back to my viewer base, and to reach out to a whole new audience. With that being said, how this is going to work, I'm going to unbox the standard copies of NBA 2K21 on video so you guys can see that you're receiving an actual complete physical 2K21. The winners will be chosen on the live stream, and how the winners are chosen, I am going to be using the giveaway feature on Nightbot. At one point of the stream, I will ask for all and only Xbox One players to talk in the chat at once. So that what will happen, it will send a signal over to Nightbot, will then show Nightbot who is active in the chat for Xbox One players and throw them into a pool. Nightbot will then generate a random name, and that person will win a standard copy for the Xbox One. And I will do this same process again for the PlayStation players in that same stream. And during the stream, I will actually be sitting down playing NBA 2K21 myself. So that way you guys, if you already have the game and you want to play 2K21 with me, you guys can do that. And I will put all the information down in the description box of that live stream like I always do. Links to socials, links to my Discords, my Xbox gamer tag, all that fun stuff. With that being said, I will then have you guys message me on either Xbox, PlayStation, and or my personal Discord with your mailing address, so that way I can send you your copies of NBA 2K21 straight to your doorstep with tracking, so you guys can be able to track your package on when it will arrive at your doorstep. I will also possibly, depending on the outcome of this giveaway, I might do some giveaways for NBA 2K21 with like VC down the line. It's not going to happen right away, but just to see how this all turns out. So guys, thanks for watching. Like always, thank you for being too sweet, all elite, and I'll see you on September 5th.
The Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Philadelphia 76ers.
Get hip or get stung.
How's everything going, buddy?
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Dorisberg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next. That's the next phase for me.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Sixers coach Brett Brown helped build this team from ground zero. There were some lean years in Philly, but Brown helped set the values and the culture for this team. Brown said, "Can you teach? Can you cultivate relationships? And do you bring energy? Those 3 qualities are what I've hoped to create throughout my tenure here." Kevin, mission accomplished.
He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David. And Bill, do you see the comparison that many people say between Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson?
I see one piece of it. He reminds me of Magic, that he can get a rebound, his head's up immediately. He can either whip the ball 60 feet down to somebody who's open, or he can just go down and run the fast break, but nobody else has to touch the ball. And I think the list of guys who can get a rebound in traffic, go 90 feet, make the right decision, and get the ball to the right person, it's not a long list. You're talking like less than 10 guys ever. And I think that's what, when they say Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson, that's what really reminds them of Magic Johnson. I'm just here to remind people that Magic Johnson was one of the 5 best players of all time, and it's kind of dumb to really compare anyone to Magic Johnson. We're never going to see that again. But I think Ben has little pieces of him.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Rodgers is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Richardson in at the small forward spot. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's McConnell in at the 1. Pass to Oladipo. All sorts of time, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Back to Simmons. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First one falls for him.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And Simmons drops them both. Here's McConnell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Pass to Sabonis. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Kicks it to Oladipo. High, arcing shot. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the captain.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any sports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the shot goes down. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K esports league just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes in basketball so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they were tape delaying the finals, and it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center in Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes.
And it was tape delayed.
And it was tape delayed.
My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title, and it was on tape delay in Boston, and I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me, and it's not even 40 years ago. So I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Esports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Yeah, right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox
stuff
with me, with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online. And this is what they're doing all day.
Sabonis against Harris. Turner passes to Oladipo and finished off by Oladipo.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant. 83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome, and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have League Pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
The 76ers leading by 5. Rodgers passes to Embiid. Good work defensively by Turner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
McConnell kicks to Warren. Turner looking around. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Outside, Simmons. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Oladipo. Nice defense from Rodgers. Once again, Shea was named Player of the Week. Great set of games for him. So not exactly, Greg, a surprise.
And what he did for his team the last handful of games can't be measured on just the stat sheet. He was everything you want from a player, and the league rightfully acknowledged that.
McConnell passes to Turner. Rodgers pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Richardson, good.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Warren. Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there. You're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ was better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
But what about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors? And we talked about, my goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the
fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube, and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing defense.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Brogdon. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
To stop the run, uses the glass that time, and it's good. The 76ers leading by 9. Passes it to Embiid. The rebound by Turner. Now here's McDermott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Holiday, the pass to Brogdon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the Oladipo injury last year, many teams would have folded in losing an all-star like that, but head coach Nate McMillan refused to wave the white flag, got his team together. They played a little bit differently, and they survived.
They did, and I think the biggest reason they survived is they're in the Eastern Conference. And it's a lot easier to survive when you're in the same conference where Orlando goes like 22-11 to end the season.
Yes.
I was impressed by the fight they had, and you really saw in the playoffs like how little talent they had. You know, they were kind of hanging around those first couple Celtic games. And then you have like Wesley Matthews taking the game-deciding shot. And, you know, they really were scrappy, and they definitely overachieved. To lose your best player when you have no other all-star on the team and still make the playoffs and do what they did, I thought was impressive.
Shows you how impressive it can be to have a player like Oladipo who plays both ends very well.
Right.
But the importance of an all-star on that team is
yes.
You can't make the postseason without him.
And actually weirdly good for him to get a taste of not being there. And sometimes guys come back from that and they're at even a higher level.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott comes in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Tobias Harris. The shot's good from Rodgers.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme, or is it a problem with matchups?
And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. Well, you look at the captain. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Brogdon outside. Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So
No.
what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Poked loose.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
McDermott passes to Holiday. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Brogdon kicks to Leaf. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 16-point lead. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Burks is checked in. Brogdon the pass to McDermott. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
Pass to Rogers. To the middle. Here's Horford. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, Greg, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And that one's good. Burke.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 16-point lead.
Hey guys, welcome to this video. Thanks for tuning in. This video is going to appear on a live stream loop for a couple hours a day over the next couple of weeks, leading into Saturday, September 5th, 2020, where I will be giving away on live stream 2 copies of NBA 2K21. 1 copy for the PS4 and 1 copy for Xbox One. Now you guys are probably thinking to yourself, this is a hoax, this is a fake stream, this is a fake giveaway. No, this is an actual real giveaway that I am doing. I am not sponsored by 2K Sports or 2K. I am doing this out of my own pocket to give back to the community, to give back to my viewer base, and to reach out to a whole new audience. With that being said, how this is going to work, I'm going to unbox the standard copies of NBA 2K21 on video so you guys can see that you're receiving an actual complete physical 2K21. The winners will be chosen on the live stream, and how the winners are chosen, I am going to be using the giveaway feature on Nightbot. At one point of the stream, I will ask for all and only Xbox One players to talk in the chat at once. So that what will happen, it will send a signal over to Nightbot, will then show Nightbot who is active in the chat for Xbox One players and throw them into a pool. Nightbot will then generate a random name, and that person will win a standard copy for the Xbox One. And I will do this same process again for the PlayStation players in that same stream. And during the stream, I will actually be sitting down playing NBA 2K21 myself. So that way you guys, if you already have the game and you want to play 2K21 with me, you guys can do that. And I will put all the information down in the description box of that live stream like I always do. Links to socials, links to my Discords, my Xbox gamer tag, all that fun stuff. With that being said, I will then have you guys message me on either Xbox, PlayStation, and or my personal Discord with your mailing address, so that way I can send you your copies of NBA 2K21 straight to your doorstep with tracking, so you guys can be able to track your package on when it will arrive at your doorstep. I will also possibly, depending on the outcome of this giveaway, I might do some giveaways for NBA 2K21 with like VC down the line. It's not going to happen right away, but just to see how this all turns out. So guys, thanks for watching. Like always, thank you for being too sweet, all elite, and I'll see you on September 5th.
Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with
what put me over the edge.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg. They've got, of course, the great fan support, great history. Something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana, Leaf is out there with Turner. There's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's McDermott in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He had 56 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Bill, you host your own podcast, and I've listened to it, and I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
Hey, we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Kent Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, you know, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens. And you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good. Yes. So I think you need a little more talent at it that people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say, I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
He dishes it to O'Quinn. Lets it go from 11. You can't get that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Finished off the break.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Rogers passes to O'Quinn. Got it. Good job in the low post. O'Quinn's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Sabonis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Simmons against Holiday. And the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Scott. Horford trying to free himself up. Scott can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 7. Here's McDermott. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good on the shot. And 12 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Passes to Horford. Down low. And Scott has it in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
The shot by Turner, no good. And always as enlightening as you're going to find. Bill, thank you so much for your insights. Always appreciate you joining us. I hope you come back.
I don't want to leave. Why do I have to go? Can I just stay here for the
I'm
rest
reading
of the
this
game?
note, and the note says, thank Bill.
Go. I'm not leaving.
Hope he comes back.
I'm staying.
Okay. Well, Doris, you read most reporters. They try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Showing flashes of just explosive scoring ability. When called upon, he can put buckets up in a hurry.
Good on the second free throw. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Pacers trail by 11. Brogdon the pass to Leaf. Rodgers against Brogdon. Pass to Leaf. 6 to shoot. Back to Brogdon. Joe trying to free himself up.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Holiday against Simmons. And Holiday kicks to Leaf. Pass to Brogdon. From deep three-point range, that shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Hey, Kevin. Jay, in the first half, the ball has been flying around. You've been right in the middle of all of it. How important is ball movement in your offense?
DA, man, it's so crucial, man. It's a high, part of what we do. We have talent to score on one-on-one, but it's easier, man, and actually a lot more fun. When we're sharing the ball, everyone's getting touches, and we'll win a lot more games that way, man.
Well, definitely on track to get another one here so far. Good luck in the second half. Kevin?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
Hey guys, welcome to this video. Thanks for tuning in. This video is going to appear on a live stream loop for a couple hours a day over the next couple of weeks, leading into Saturday, September 5th, 2020, where I will be giving away on live stream 2 copies of NBA 2K21. 1 copy for the PS4, and 1 copy for Xbox One. Now, you guys are probably thinking to yourself, this is a hoax, this is a fake stream, this is a fake giveaway. No, this is an actual real giveaway that I am doing. I am not sponsored by 2K Sports or 2K. I am doing this out of my own pocket to give back to the community, to give back to my viewer base, and to reach out to a whole new audience. With that being said, how this is going to work, I'm going to unbox the standard copies of NBA 2K21 on video so you guys can see that you're receiving an actual complete physical 2K21. The winners will be chosen on the live stream, and how the winners are chosen, I am going to be using the giveaway feature on Nightbot. At one point of the stream, I will ask for all and only Xbox One players to talk in the chat at once. So that what will happen, it will send a signal over to Nightbot, will then show Nightbot who is active in the chat for Xbox One players and throw them into a pool. Nightbot will then generate a random name, and that person will win a standard copy for the Xbox One. And I will do this same process again for the PlayStation players in that same stream. And during the stream, I will actually be sitting down playing NBA 2K21 myself. So that way you guys, if you already have the game and you want to play 2K21 with me, you guys can do that. And I will put all the information down in the description box of that live stream like I always do. Links to socials, links to my Discords, my Xbox gamer tag, all that fun stuff. With that being said, I will then have you guys message me on either Xbox, PlayStation, and or my personal Discord with your mailing address, so that way I can send you your copies of NBA 2K21 straight to your doorstep with tracking, so you guys can be able to track your package on when it will arrive at your doorstep. I will also possibly, depending on the outcome of this giveaway, I might do some giveaways for NBA 2K21 with like VC down the line. It's not going to happen right away. What's up, Flags? But just to see how this all turns out. So guys, thanks for watching. Like always, thank you for being too sweet, all elite, and I'll see you on September 5th.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Rogers. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot.
You gotta enter like everyone
the
else, bro.
76ers leading by 9.
Just
Simmons
trying
passes to Embiid.
pull people in, man.
Here's
pain in the
Rogers.
ass. YouTube is like,
No good.
no
Nice
matter
feed
what
from
I do,
Oladipo.
I'm always losing subscribers. I don't know
The
if
pass
it's
to
because I'm not
McConnell.
streaming every day or
Over Rogers.
if it's just
And
YouTube
again, it's
doing
Indiana
this stupid
converting.
crap where they delete inactive
And
accounts.
Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Embiid in the corner. Richardson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Warren. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Maybe could have tried for a more
really
memorable
does,
dunk
like,
than
I'm
that
pouring
one.
And we know he's
everything
capable
I
of those
got
memorable
into
ones.
this. And what doesn't
the
help
sideline,
is
let's catch
I
up
went
with
from
Hall of Famer
streaming
David
almost
Aldridge.
every other day
Kevin, Josh
because I was
Richardson
working
has made
7
himself
to
into
4,
one of the top
and then out of the
defensive
blue,
wings
my
in the
job,
league.
my
Richardson
job
says
decides
there's a
to
certain
change my work schedules,
competitiveness that
and
comes with
now
being
my
a good
whole
defender.
streaming schedule is
The
thrown off.
defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it.
Just trying to do what
Kevin
I
J.
can
Rich
to,
is
like I said, trying
self-described
to pull
as
people
super
in.
competitive. And that
I
edge
thought maybe
is
giving
what
away a
drives
fresh copy of NBA
sure
would be
is.
pulling
That's what it
people in,
takes.
but then I
Thank you,
go to
David.
look.
A lot of players
Top
have taken their
dude
game to
streaming
another
right
level.
now,
A lot of
NBA
improvement they've done
2K20.
individually. Any surprises
He's got
that
about,
have caught your eye
I want
Lawrence,
to say,
over the years?
584 people
probably
watching.
maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Warren against Richardson. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Here's McConnell.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside Warren. Trying to get something going. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Richardson.
The edge.
Yeah, I want to start streaming to Trovo a little more.
The dunk by Embiid.
A buddy of mine told me that there's a website out there called Restream where you can stream to multiple platforms at once.
Finisher.
I was thinking about doing that and seeing if my Trovo, if I can kind of like keep my YouTube active, but also stream to Trovo and see what happens.
Oladipo against Rogers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons
go ahead
to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with Xbox that helped take Victor's
to officially enter the giveaway, which will take place on September 5th, the day after 2K21 drops. Do exclamation giveaway.
It just
and
took
then you
a
have
while.
to make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so when I go live for the official giveaway on the 5th, you could be able to be in that stream and active as in the chat, so that way you have a chance to win a copy of it either on Xbox or PlayStation.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and
I was looking at the restream because I already have a restream account. I created one.
The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
So I'm considering next Saturday.
And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years.
Hopefully,
rebounding.
If I could get Ron to finish my Obey to finish my
some of it's about
graphics and intro,
some of it's about style
I'm hoping to have
some
him
of it's about philosophy, but their inability to control the
finish my stuff for my stream because I'm going to be doing a rebrand.
He's 7 feet tall, and Miles
still gonna
Turner,
be
because of that
Elite
ability to
JC
move in any
TV,
direction
but when
at
I
any
go
moment,
live on
is
the
a
stream, it's
big-time
just going to be
problem
Elite.
inside.
Because usually everyone just calls me Elite anyway,
and he's good on the
or
free
JC,
ball.
so
Rodgers has got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
I was I worked this morning. I worked 7 to 4, and then
his 6th rebound on the night.
I came home geared up to do a stream with
+10
Obey for GTA, but
you need to know. Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
I completely understand, so I told him it's no big deal.
Rodgers against Oladipo
tomorrow, or
now McConnell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And there's Oladipo on the assist by
Hey, don't
Turner.
forget, don't think I forgot, man. We gotta
Turner's
get
got
some
3 assists tonight.
What
World
a
War
night for
II
Victor
in.
Oladipo. Boy, when he gets rolling, it is hard
I
to
saw you were
slow him
streaming
down.
yesterday. I was gonna jump in and join you, but I thought I was gonna be streaming
The
with
feed to Embiid.
Obey last night, so that's why I didn't
Sabonis
hop into
grabs
Call
the
of
ball.
Duty last night with you.
Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Lamb. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Murray. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell scanning the floor. Feeds it to Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
And his presence
Yeah,
as a
the
scorer,
item shop
it just
looks
has a
legit.
calming effect
It's in
for the rest
last
of the team.
night.
He's
You
a
had all the
fallback option
Batmans, the
whenever
Harley
they need him.
Quinns. I'm legit hoping all that still, the Batmans and the Harley Quinns are still going to be there by Thursday, because I definitely want to get the
Leaving the
Batmans.
defense no time to react.
The finishing
missed on it,
transition, nice and easy.
I missed
Rogers
out on it
passes
the
to
last
a
time
friend.
they were up,
Here is
so I'm
Rogers.
hoping I
And he
can
gets
get
the
them.
whistle for the 3-second call.
Unfortunately,
And
right now,
a moment to
money's
check out the
a
leaders in
little
the All-Star
tight.
voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Sabonis. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
I was
And
also
it's just
thinking
been
of
tough in the East this year. Kevin,
playing
so
through
many
all the
guys
Halos.
are having huge
Do a
seasons.
Halo live
Even
stream.
getting near the top 10 is impressive.
play through
Keep
some of the
tuning in
Halo
for updated
games,
results.
'cause I
You
wanna
can
get
visit
ready
NBA.com
the new
for
one
more.
that's coming out,
Indiana
Halo
making
Infinite.
some changes. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. Al Horford is checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Murray.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
And
playing
Philadelphia
in
making
the
a
sports
change
games,
here.
Greg?
Scott's checked in. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Indiana. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Lamb against Rogers. Lamb up top. 10 points for him. Back to McDermott. From the line. The offensive rebound. Leaf. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Leaf's got 5 now.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
McDermott dishes the Lamb. Inside, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Burke kicks to Horford. Scott inside. Misses from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put
remember,
Providence
guys, the
College
official
women's
giveaway
basketball on
for
radio.
NBA
That was the
2K21
first ever
and
game I got to
this-
call. It was so cool.
On
Tell me
September
yours.
5th,
What was the
that's just
very
the day
first? Did you
after
study this? How did you get into
2K21
broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio
giveaway
station,
in
and the
chat,
first
and make
basketball
sure that you,
broadcast was
subscribe to
underneath
channel,
the bleachers,
click that notification
looking
bell,
through
so that way you can
horn
be notified
boxes
when I
and
go
legs
live
of the
the
people
day of the giveaway.
that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Outside Lamb. Brogdon against Simmons. Outside Turner for three, Brogdon. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Lamb. 1:39 left to play in the third. Brogdon the pass to McDermott. Looking to end the run. Hits the three-point bomb. McDermott's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Rogers. The rebound by Turner.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Here's Rogers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce. And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
And Indiana making a change here. Warren's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Richardson, he's checked in for Jonah Bolden. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Rogers, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brogdon with it. He's got 16. Pass to Warren. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And so it's Philadelphia, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey guys, welcome to this video. Thanks for tuning in. This video is going to appear on a live stream loop for a couple of hours a day over the next couple of weeks, leading into Saturday, September 5th, 2020, where I will be giving away on live stream 2 copies of NBA 2K21. 1 copy for the PS4 and 1 copy for Xbox One. Now, you guys are probably thinking to yourself, this is a hoax, this is a fake stream, this is a fake giveaway. No, this is an actual real giveaway that I am doing. I am not sponsored by 2K Sports or 2K. I am doing this out of my own pocket to give back to the community, to give back to my viewer base, and to reach out to a whole new audience. With that being said, how this is going to work, I'm going to unbox the standard copies of NBA 2K21 on video so you guys can see that you're receiving an actual complete physical 2K21. The winners will be chosen on the live stream, and how the winners are chosen, I am going to be using the giveaway feature on Nightbot. At one point of the stream, I will ask for all and only Xbox One players to talk in the chat at once. So that what will happen, it will send a signal over to Nightbot, will then show Nightbot who is active in the chat for Xbox One players and throw them into a pool. Nightbot will then generate a random name, and that person will win a standard copy for the Xbox One. And I will do this same process again for the PlayStation players in that same stream. And during the stream, I will actually be sitting down playing NBA 2K21 myself. So that way you guys, if you already have the game and you want to play 2K21 with me, you guys can do that. And I will put all the information down in the description box of that live stream like I always do. Links to socials, links to my Discords, my Xbox gamer tag, all that fun stuff. With that being said, I will then have you guys message me on either Xbox, PlayStation, and or my personal Discord with your mailing address, so that way I can send you your copies of NBA 2K21 straight to your doorstep with tracking, so you guys can be able to track your package on when it will arrive at your doorstep. I will also possibly, depending on the outcome of this giveaway, I might do some giveaways for NBA 2K21 with like VC down the line. It's not going to happen right away, but just to see how this all turns out. So guys, thanks for watching. Like always, thank you for being too sweet, all elite, and I'll see you on September 5th.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's McDermott in at small forward. That's the Pacers 5.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
And the first one at the line is good. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Warren kicks to McDermott. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Brogdon comes over to help. The pass to Horford, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice. You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Warren the pass to Sabonis. Lets it go from 11. Here's Turner. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Turner with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered by McConnell. Harris passes to Rogers. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And, Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Passes it to Horford. Turner with the steal. To the paint. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Warren. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead, and the 76ers call time here. And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end-to-end.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Brogdon. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Here's McConnell. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Harris outside. To the inside. Here's Rogers. Embiid trying to break loose. And they pick up 2. Rogers has got 41.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And here are the Pacers now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Sabonis. Over Harris. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. Oladipo against Rogers. Oladipo misses. The 76ers leading by 6. At the elbow, it's Harris. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Here's Harris. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers. And I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
McConnell finds Oladipo. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Rogers. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McConnell passes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sabonis, and he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. Oladipo against Rogers. With the shot. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. And here is Warren. Clock at 6. Pass to Sabonis. Rebound by the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oladipo with the double team. Richardson the pass to Harris. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Sabonis. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Rogers can't make the basket. Pacers trail by 14. Outside Warren. McConnell finds Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Rogers. Harris passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 assists.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
And there's the pass to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. He kicks it to Oladipo. And Embiid with the block. From deep. Rogers can't make the basket. Pacers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Oladipo misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Oladipo outside. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. Bounce pass from McConnell. And here's Warren for 3. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's an 18-point game. Richardson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Pacers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Tipped away. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Rogers. Three-pointer. The second chance effort. Embiid, no good. Pacers trail by 19. Warren the pass to Oladipo. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Embiid dishes to Harris. It's good. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, the captain.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Sabonis with the ball. Out guarded by Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons. And he recovers it. The 76ers leading by 23. There's the lob for Harris. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. McConnell passes to Warren. Dwarfs, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Alright guys, don't forget to officially enter for the giveaway, exclamation giveaway in the chat. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that way when I go live with the live stream for the giveaway, you guys will be notified so that way you can be a part of the stream. Again, the giveaway will be on September 5th, 2020, which is the day after NBA 2K21 drops. Remember, exclamation giveaway in the chat. That way you can officially be entered in to win a standard copy of NBA 2K21 for either the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. Again, click the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when the live stream is live on September 5th, 2020. With that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, in the description box below are a list to all my socials and all of my Discords. Be sure to go ahead and join my Discord so you can stay in contact with me before, after, and during the live streams. I love to contact and stay in touch with my fan base, my viewers and subscribers. I love to hear from you guys. I love communicating and meeting new people, so feel free to join the Discord and message me whenever, wherever, however. If you want to ask me general questions, if you want to ask to be a part of the next live stream, Xbox or PlayStation, just let me know. With that being said, guys, thank you, like always, for being too sweet, all elite. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great night and have a good week of work.